What is going on, Pats Nation? You guys already know who it is. Patriots Global back here with another video, and in this one, we are going to be talking about Dalvin Cook to the New England Patriots. Cook is just the latest big-name free agent that is getting nothing but hype amongst Patriots fans, but Dalvin Cook also isn't exactly helping that hype to the Patriots either. And I'm going to break down in today's video why Dalvin Cook to the Patriots is a possibility and my overall thoughts on, do I think that this is something that actually happens? Before we do that though, make sure you guys do leave a big like on this video and subscribe to the channel for all of your New England Patriots news. If you want to go further to support the channel, there'll be a link to my Patreon below for $10 a month. You get some benefits and it's the best, one of the best ways to support the channel. Now, obviously, if you don't have any money, that's okay too, and you want to support the channel, leaving a thumbs up actually pushes these videos out amongst the YouTube algorithm and helps other Patriots fans find this channel. Now, one of the big things that Patriots fans have a question about, have a epiphany about, is DeAndre Hopkins to the Patriots and Dalvin Cook to the Patriots. Is that something that's realistic? As Dalvin Cook said that he would have loved to team up with fellow free agent wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins. And we're going to talk about that in a different video, but if that's a topic that you're interested in, stay tuned because that will be on my channel shortly. Now, why are Patriots fans raving about this? Why is the Patriots an actual destination that's being talked about amongst the NFL? Well, that's because about a week ago or so, Pat McAfee on the Pat McAfee show essentially said that he believes Dalvin Cook would be a good fit for Bill Belichick and the Patriots offensive system. Now, what got everybody raving is the fact that Pat McAfee tweeted that clip on Twitter, and Dalvin Cook retweeted the tweet from Pat McAfee. Now, not only that, but Dalvin Cook has been seen liking some posts from Patriots fans or just fans in general that are saying, welcome to New England, or welcome to Foxborough, or you should sign with the Patriots. So it at least sounds like the Patriots would be a spot that Dalvin Cook would be opening to playing for. And that would make a lot of sense because although the Patriots tackle position is a little bit suspect, they do have questions. The Patriots offensive line has always found a way to be at least good, and their running backs always find a way to succeed. The Patriots are the type of team where if you're running back and you want to succeed, you want to get the most out of your value, you go to the Patriots. But I think that there are some things that a lot of fans don't necessarily understand because it's not just, hey, I have interest in signing with your team, so clap your hands, wash your hands off because it is a done deal. That's not how it goes, right? Like DeAndre Hopkins, he has interest going to the Patriots, but at the end of the day, does that mean he's going to go to the Pats? No. He's probably going to go to the place that offers him the most money. And I think that that is going to essentially, at least likely, be one of the same scenarios here with Dalvin Cook. Now, it was reported that Dalvin Cook will not sign with a team that offers him any less than $5 million. The starting price for negotiations will start at $5 million per year. Not to mention the fact that there are a lot of interested or potentially interested teams in Dalvin Cook already. The Patriots are going to get outbid. Now, not because they should get outbid if they really wanted him to, but it's because the Patriots, at the end of the day, they're not going to pay top dollar for a running back. We've seen it over the last several years. That's why the Patriots go to the draft for their running backs. After that 4-year contract is up, they say, all right, have fun in free agency. Good luck with your next team. We're going to sign this next guy. Very rarely do we see running backs get a second contract in New England, and very rarely do we see the Patriots make a trade for a running back or sign a free agent running back. And the thing is the Patriots already have their bell cow running back. They have that lead back already. What they're looking for, or what the question marks surrounding this running back core, is a spellback, a guy who's going to take some of that weight off of Ramondre Stevenson, a guy who's going to take at least 30% off of Ramondre from what he had in the 2022 season. At the end of the day, though, the Patriots like Ramondre. Ramondre helps the Patriots out in every single phase of the game, whether it's receiving, running, blocking in terms of pass blocking for Mac Jones. And I don't see Dalvin Cook with as much interest he has league-wide already to say, you know what, I'm going to go sign with the Patriots where I'm going to have to take a pay cut, likely not even be offered that $5 million mark, but let alone have to give up money compared to what he could get elsewhere. And then also not be the lead running back. It just doesn't make sense. So yes, the Patriots got it down in terms of interest from Dalvin Cook, but at the end of the day, if they can't even offer him the contract he wants, that's not going to matter. And I think leading into that contract, people don't necessarily understand, well, okay, how are the Patriots going to sign DeAndre Hopkins and also get Dalvin Cook? Because that's not realistic. You are not going to get into a bidding war for DeAndre Hopkins, which is going to likely put you somewhere between $7 to, I would say, $11 million per year. Then go ahead and sign Dalvin Cook to, again, what would be at least $5 million. You still have to finish signing the rest of your draft class and then also roll into the season with some available cap space because of incentives you have from contracts throughout the season. I mean, at that point, if you really want to make a difference to your offense, scratch both of those moves and go get a tackle. Now, real quick, I want to give a massive shout out to the sponsors of this channel over at FanDuel. Guys, baseball season is in full swing, and there's no better place to get in on the action than FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook, because right now, new customers can get a no-sweat first bet up to $1,000. That's $1,000 back in bonus bets if your first bet doesn't win. Just go to FanDuel.com/Boston to join today. Now, guys, I know a lot of us here, we are football fans, not baseball fans, but at the end of the day, just bet on the Braves or bet on the Rays, and you're likely to come out with a winning bet. So guys, don't miss your chance to snag a no-sweat first bet up to $1,000 when you join FanDuel today. Just go to FanDuel.com/Boston to sign up. FanDuel, the official partner of Major League Baseball. Major League Baseball trademarks used with permission. Guys, make sure you are 21 and present in the state of Massachusetts. First online real money wager only of a $10 deposit is required. Refunds are issued as a non-withdrawable bonus bet that do expire in 14 days. Restrictions do apply. See full terms at FanDuel.com/sportsbook. Hope is here. Gambling helpline ma.org or call 800-327-5050 for 24/7 support. Play it smart from the start and go to GameSenseMA.com or call 1-800-GAM-1234. And so one of the things I like to do is I look at trends with the Patriots, right? Like I said, majority of the time they're going to draft running backs. They don't like to pick their guys up via free agency, via trade. It's just not something they do when they can get guys, young guys, on a low contract for 4 years. And they drafted 2 guys in the 2021 draft that were running backs in Pierre Strong and Kevin Harris, one in the 4th round, one in the 6th round. And then this year, didn't draft a running back at all, not to mention the fact also didn't pick one up as a UDFA. Now, if you thought that they weren't comfortable or okay with rolling with those 2 young bucks, don't you think they would have at least drafted one guy or at least picked one up as a UDFA? No, they didn't. What did they do instead? Well, they didn't sign Damian Harris, who signed a lower-end contract than James Robinson signed with the Patriots. But no, they went out and they gave a more lucrative deal to James Robinson, who was a high-risk, high-reward potential, a guy that they weren't banking on to ultimately be something for them, and the contract said that. What happens? He doesn't even make it through minicamp before getting cut. What that tells me is that the Patriots are okay with what they have in-house. They had an issue last year with health when it came to running backs. Damian Harris was always injured. Ramondre Stevenson had times where he was injured but had to play through it. It didn't really seem like Kevin Harris and Pierre Strong were really ready to take over the mold there. Ty Montgomery obviously went down early in the year. But even then, they did not make any additions outside of James Robinson. To me, again, that says they are okay with what they have in-house. They're going to rely on Ramondre Stevenson, but they just need to take some of that workload off so that he's not gassed a quarter way through the season. And I think that they're really happy with what they've seen from 6th-round pick Kevin Harris so far, not just as a running back, but as a pass catcher too. We haven't seen Pierre Strong very much into the mold yet, into the mix, but as a 4th-round pick, you got to think at some point they get him implemented as a guy with 4.3 speed, one of the fastest running backs they've ever selected in the draft. They're going to find a role for him. And then Ty Montgomery taking on a massive role yet again for the Patriots, continuously rolling with the starters, rolling with the ones, rolling with the starting team offense in practice, all offseason, and working essentially as that receiving back, as that 3rd down back for the Patriots. So I could ultimately see them picking up another running back, but it's going to be a guy that probably just lasts through training camp and then gives them some reps in that 2nd and 3rd playoff game, or excuse me, not playoff game, but preseason game. And it's ultimately something that I don't really see changing as long as Ramondre Stevenson is healthy. But what are your guys' thoughts on this entire situation with Dalvin Cook and the New England Patriots? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, remember to leave a big like on this video and subscribe to the channel for all of your New England Patriots news. Like always, I appreciate you guys for watching, and never forget, go Pats.